and I'm going to record this. All right. So the first thing that I wanted to just talk about, I just hopped off a leadership call probably about 2 hours ago, and we were just talking about all the things that are going to happen in April, and it is going to be a really big month. There are a lot of events that are going to happen. There are a lot of amazing training calls that are going to happen. The schedule is going to be sent out really, really soon. I think they're going to send it out in the HH Important Info. So just make sure that you look at that calendar and you write those calls down on your calendar so that you know that they're coming. You can clear your schedule around them because they're going to be calls that are very, very important for you to grow your business. We've put a lot of thought into what the team is needing. And so please be on those calls and schedule as best as you can, schedule to be on those calls. The other thing that I wanted to say is Aspen was talking about how company-wide, it's been a really, really slow month. Not just like our team, but company-wide, and not just you guys, but like as leaders too, we are experiencing that. And I don't say this so that you can slack off and be like, oh, okay, like everyone else is feeling the same way as I am. I say it because I want you to understand that you're not alone, but you should still be putting in consistent work, because the things that you're doing today, the things that you're doing for your business this week, today, this month, are going to set you up for success in the months and the weeks to come. So it's not to slack off, but it's to show you like that you're not alone. We all understand because we're all struggling with that right now. So don't give up, keep going, keep being consistent. You guys are amazing. Whether it's been the biggest month of your business or, you haven't gotten any VIPs or market partners, like it's okay. I haven't gotten any market partners this month, and that has never happened for me in like my business ever since I joined. So that just goes to show like it's been a struggle. Yes, exactly. And there's Kenzie, who has had a great month. So it just goes to show like putting in that work and being consistent, it pays off, you guys. We don't just say be consistent just for fun. Like we say be consistent because that's what works. Okay, I'm gonna jump right in. So I'm gonna do some mindset and motivation. I wanted to just really like dig deep into our fears, and then I'm gonna dig deep into like retention with VIP customers. So just starting off, I want you guys to take out a piece of paper. If you have paper, it's better to do it on paper. If you don't have paper by you, it's okay. But take out 3 pieces of paper, 3 separate pieces of paper. I'll give you a second to take out paper. If not, take out like your notes on your phone so you can take notes. Okay, now I want you to write down your fears that you have about this business, whether it's market partners, whether it's VIP customers, whether it's talking to people, whether it's you're scared to fail, whatever it is, write down every single one of your fears and be honest with yourself, you guys. I'm not going to look at this. No one else is going to look at this. I'm not going to ask you to send it in the chat. Be so honest with yourself, because this is going to help you so much recognizing what your fears are. So what are your fears in this business? Literally anything. Write down. I don't care if it's like 1 or 2 things. I don't care if it's 10 things. I don't care if it's 20 things. Write those things down right now. Okay, now on a separate piece of paper, I want you to write down why you have those fears. All of our fears stem from something, okay? For example, if you wrote down that one of your fears is reaching out to people, say that was one of your fears, maybe the reason behind That fear is that you are actually scared that people are going to judge you or unfollow you. Why do you have those fears? Maybe it's because you're not confident in who you are. Maybe someone told you no who you thought would say yes, someone that love and trust, and that really hurt, and that you've been scared ever since to share this business. Whatever it is, think deep and dig really, really deep. Why do you have those fears? And it's a hard question. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I literally don't even know how to answer this. When I was writing these down, I went through this exercise and I was like, wow, like it just really opened my eyes to why I had those fears. Like, yes, you have those fears, and like having fears makes you a human being. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have any fears. I'd be really worried if you didn't have any fears. But why do you have those fears? What do they stem from? Your fears stem from something, right? Okay, now I want you to crumple up the paper that you wrote your fears down. Whatever paper that was, all the fears that you wrote down, I want you to crumple it up. I want you to throw it away and get rid of that. Like I said, it's rational for you to have fears, but are those fears going to kill you? Think about that for a second. When I was writing mine down, I'm like, I'm scared of people judging me and all these things. None of those things are going to kill you, right? Reaching out to people and talking to them, if that's your fear, that's not going to kill you. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone, right? Your fears oftentimes keep you in your comfort zone. And this is all about going outside of your comfort zone. So crumple that up, throw it away. Now, on that third piece of paper, I want you to write down your dreams, everything that you've ever dreamed of, what you hope to, gain from this, from Monat. What do you hope to, what is your dream life? What is your dream house? What is, your dream spouse? What is your dream vacation? Whatever it is, like, what are your dreams? Write those down on another piece of paper. Okay, I want you to take a second and look at those dreams. Are your dreams worth everything in your life? Are your dreams so important to you that you are willing to overcome your fears and step outside of your comfort zone? I hope that the answer is yes. And I hope that you think about that and think about how important those dreams are to you. Because I promise that you wrote them down for a reason. And if you didn't write down anything, I hope that you take the time after this call to write down something, because we all have dreams in life, right? And for me, I wanted something more out of life, and that's why I joined. And I know that's why so many of you guys joined, and I know that's what you're going to find if you haven't already from this opportunity. But you have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and do things that scare you. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to have fears, but it's not okay to let those fears stop you from achieving your dreams. We are all scared. We all start out at zero. We all start out knowing nothing. We all start out having zero potentials. We all start out, at 0 followers. We all start out at the bottom. But what's going to take you to the next level and the next level and the next level as you continue to see growth and growth and growth and growth is when you decide to step out of your comfort zone every single day. Yep, you heard me. Every single day, you are going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. Is it going to be hard? Yes, it is going to be hard. But is it going to affect you in a positive way in every single aspect of your life, not just in this business? Absolutely. Because everything good in life takes a little bit of courage to step outside your comfort zone, no matter what it is, right? If you're going to college, like it's a little bit scary to go to college. I don't know if any of you guys felt that way on your first day of college if you went to college, but it's a little bit scary. Moving away from home is scary. Getting married is scary. Like all of those things, like you know that you need to do those things, but it's a little bit scary, right? It takes you outside of your comfort zone. And that's what this business does every single day. And that's why if you've been here for a while, you see so much personal growth, so much personal development, because every single day you're stepping outside of your comfort zone and you're pushing yourself to be better and do better and help other people. So that's what I wanted to leave you guys with mindset and motivation. And I really, really hope that after this call, you sit down and you think about those things, right? I gave you guys time, but it was not nearly as much time as I should have given you, but I didn't want to sit here in silence. So I hope that you guys take the time after this call to really sit down and think about your dreams and think if your fears are worth crushing those dreams, or if you're going to take those fears and step outside of the comfort zone to achieve your dreams, because I promise you those dreams are possible and they're just outside of your comfort zone and they're just on the other side of your fears. And I'm not saying that you have to overcome those fears. It's okay to have those fears. And as you work every single day with those fears, as you work with them, I promise you that one day you will overcome those fears and you'll look back and be like, oh my gosh, remember when I was scared to reach out to people? And now I'm so grateful that I did, because I've met all these people or I've helped all these people. Whatever it is, I promise you that you're going to look back and you're going to grow so much from that experience. So leaving you with that. But I wanted to really, really quick give some ideas on getting VIP customers. This call is not about getting VIP customers. It's more about retaining them and what happens, what you should be doing once you get that VIP customer, because you want them to be a lifelong customer. For example, I've gotten one VIP customer this month and I have over 2,000 PV. And I don't say that to brag, but I say that because my customers, my current VIP customers, are repeat customers. They're always purchasing because I treat them well, because I have informed them, because they trust me, because I've built a relationship with them. And that's what this business is about. Yes, it's important to get those new VIP customers, but if you're always getting new VIP customers and then they're always canceling within 30 days, there's no point in getting VIP customers, right? You want to retain them so that way you can be making money in your sleep. So let me jump right into getting some ideas on getting VIP customers, and then I'll go into retention. So number one is post on Facebook about your transformation and have a call to action to fill out your quiz or do some other thing like DM me or whatever it is. Make sure that you're not only just utilizing Instagram, but you're utilizing other platforms as well. I'm not saying that all of your focus should be on Facebook. If you want all of your focus to be on Facebook, that's awesome. I'm not saying that you can't, but most of our businesses are going to be on Instagram, but make sure that you don't neglect those other platforms, especially because right now, if any of you have noticed, Instagram is having a freaking brain fart and all of our engagement is down like crazy. And that's just how technology is. We can't control Instagram. So make sure that you're not heavily relying on Instagram for your business, that you have other means that you're able to build your business, hopefully on Facebook, hopefully in person, right? So posting that transformation on Facebook, also posting that on Instagram too. Have a poll of who struggles with different hair issues or different skincare issues. So you could literally have like 5 slides with different polls. Like, do you struggle with dry or oily hair, or dry or oily skin, whatever it is? And then just say at the end, at the beginning, say like, if you fill out these polls, I'm going to reach out to you, just so that they know that you're going to reach out to them, and then reach out to them, obviously. Posting a call to action on Instagram. This sounds so simple, but I think that a lot of people neglect call to actions. And most people aren't going to just slide into your DMs if they have no reason to slide into your DMs. If you were on the social media training that I did with Orlandria and Megan like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we talked about this. I talked about this with Reels, having that call to action that says, DM me blank to learn more about this opportunity, or DM me blank and I'll help you with your hair or skin, whatever it is. And people actually DM me those words, but if I don't have a call to action, people are not DMing me. And it's because they're scared to reach out. But if you give them a reason to reach out and you make it easy for them, make it one word, DM me money, to learn more, they're going to reach out to you and they're going to DM you that. Because it gives them an easier way in. And that's just how human beings are. So use those call to actions in your posts, use those in your stories, use those in your lives, making sure that you're using those calls to actions all the time, whether it's a call to action to DM you, or a call to action to, click the poll, or a call to action to click the link in your bio, whatever it is. The next one is text your hot market. If you haven't texted your hot market in a little bit, text them and give them a deal. As VIP customers, you're able to give people a deal even when there's not a flash sale. Utilize Purchase Plus, utilize the free product of the month. Every day can be a flash sale if you make it a flash sale. So reaching out to those people, making sure that you're following up as well. The next one is hand out samples to friends and ask if anyone wants to try them. If you have samples on hand, make sure that you're handing out samples. And then also make sure that you're utilizing the 30-day money back guarantee. I've had a lot of people ask me about this recently, how I go about sending out samples. I hardly ever send out samples because I utilize the 30-day money back guarantee. So when someone's like, hey, I want to try out a sample, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I can send you a sample, but it's literally a one wash. And in one wash, you're not going to be able to tell. It's kind of like going to the gym where it's like, after working out one time, like you're going to feel good, but you're not going to have a 6-pack, right? But the more that you go to the gym, like the better your results are going to be. And that's the exact same with our products. So why not use them full size and use multiple products for 30 days? And then if you don't love them, get your money back. And all my customers have been hooked. So that's how I hook them. Like I said, hardly ever use samples. But if you do want to use your samples, awesome. I'm not saying that you can't use samples. I carry samples around in my purse. So if anyone is ever like, oh my gosh, like your hair's so cute, I'm like, hey, I have a sample for you. And then I hand them my business card. Next one is ask your current VIPs for referrals. And since we no longer have a referral credit for VIP customers. I don't know when Monat will bring that back, if they ever do. I actually offer like a $20 referral credit just for referring people to me, or I'll offer to enter them into my giveaway, which I'll show you in a minute what that is more about. But you can offer them something in return for referrals, so that way you're like not having to do the work, right? You already have customers who love the product, so why not utilize their networks and have them reach out to other people? You could even reach out to your VIP customer. You can ask them how they're liking the products. They're going to say, okay, I'm loving the products. You're like, okay, great. Can you think of 10 other people who would also love these products? And then you can either say like, throw me in a group chat with them, or send me their number, and then you message those people, right? And then once they get a referral, you can reward both people, or you can enter them into a giveaway, whatever you want to do. The next one is always be hyped about the products. Again, sounds so simple, but when you're hopping on your story and you're like, this is my Renew shampoo and it helps with my dry hair, no one is going to want to listen to you, right? But when you're hyped about the products and you're freaking excited and you're like expressing yourself, which you can do when you put your face on camera, which hopefully you're all putting your face on camera, people are going to be like, why in the heck is she so excited about her shampoo and conditioner? And they're going to want to watch, which is going to not only increase your engagement, but increase the amount of people who are getting exposures to the products, which is going to increase your VIP customers or your market partners, right? So always, 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 always be excited anytime that you're hopping on, even if it's just like you're putting oil on your scalp or whatever it is, always be excited. And that goes not just for talking on your story, but anytime you're doing a live, anytime that you're talking to people in person, if you're not excited, why would anyone else be excited? Why would anyone want to join the business if you're not excited? Why would anyone want to try the products if you're not excited about them? So get excited. And if you don't believe in the products, go look at the Hair and Skin testimonial page on Facebook or Instagram. The results on there are amazing. Even if you haven't had your own results, I promise it's going to happen. It's going to come. Okay, next one is go live. If you haven't gone live talking about, the science behind the products, do that. If you haven't gone live, showing a tutorial on how you use skincare, do that. There's so many different ways that you can go live talking about the products to basically like target different people, right? Because there are people who are interested in watching stories, but there's also people who love live videos or IGTV videos. So if you're only doing stories and you're never posting on your feed, if you're never doing live videos, if you're never doing reels, if you're never doing IGTVs, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot, because every single person is attracted to something different, right? When I hop on my Instagram, I love reels. I live for reels. I hardly ever watch IGTVs, but there are people out there, I promise you, that watch IGTVs like crazy, and maybe they're not so interested in reels. So if you're only doing one thing, you're not targeting a large amount of people. And the nice thing with lives is that you can also save them as an IGTV, which you killed 2 birds with 1 stone right there. The next one is do a virtual event. Do a virtual event for your VIP customers. Do a virtual event. You could do like a virtual launch event if you're new to the business. There's so many different virtual events that you can do, or you can invite your potentials to the virtual events that are already happening. The Humble Hustlers team is putting those on. So make sure that you're utilizing those virtual events, or put on an in-person event. Have people over. You could do a wine and wash, or you could do, a girls' night where you like use the products or whatever. And then the last thing I wanted to leave you with is, if you haven't done, what is it called? I literally just said it. It was an IGTV. Let me look really quick. The science behind healthy hair. If you have not done an IGTV on that, do an IGTV on that. You can look at either Sierra's profile or my profile. We've both done an IGTV on the science behind healthy hair, just digging deep into why these products are different, why they work, why you need them. It's so simple, and it's something that you can save and send to people over and over and over again, and something that you can have saved on your profile, so when people are stalking you, they can see that. But that's a really, really huge video that you should have up. Basically, ASAP is the science behind healthy hair. So hopefully those ideas kind of gave you something, hopefully sparked something in your head, and gave you something different to think about. If you guys have any other ideas of getting VIP customers, drop them in the chat. I'd love to hear them, but that's kind of just the list that I've compiled over the last little while. How do I share my screen? Okay, I'm gonna jump into retention. So retention is basically just it just is exactly what it sounds like. It's retention. So once you get a VIP customer, like I said, you want to retain them. You want them as a customer for life, and you don't want them to drop off the face of the earth, or you don't want them to hate the product. So you want to really make sure that they're educated, make sure that they have the information that they need, and that they're able to basically navigate their back office. They know what flex ships are, they know what the products are doing, they know all those different things, and it's your job to educate people on that. And so this is what I do. You can do whatever you do best. I'm not saying that this is something you have to do. Remember that I've been in this business for a longer time. So if you're like brand new to this business and you're like, I don't even have 1 customer yet, like that sounds crazy for me. It's okay. I just wanted to show this to people because I've been getting asked about this a ton. So the the first thing that I wanted to talk about is my Facebook page. So I have a Facebook page just for my VIP customers. I have some of you in this page. I invited some of you, and then some of you requested to, actually I see 3 member requests. So let me add you guys into the page. But basically it's just whoa, just for my VIPs and then also for you guys now so you can see what I'm posting about. But wait, how do I get back? I'm literally the worst at using Facebook. Okay, here we go. Cool. So in my VIP page, if you want to see more about what I'm posting about, then just request and I will invite you to the page. But anytime that I have a VIP customer sign up, I make sure that I get them into this page. In this page, I announce giveaways, I announce flash sales, I announce, I share tips and tricks, tutorials, I go live in the page. I have the video that I sent out yesterday about how to navigate the Monat website on there, just so that they know, my customers know how to navigate it, so that they don't have any issues with like pushing back their FlexShip or anything like that. And then also just making sure that I am basically like educating them and informing them so that they know the process that their hair is going through, that their skin is going through, why the products are different, all that kind of stuff. And this is the page where I do all of that. So if you're not in here, if you're in here, feel free to scroll through. If you're not, you can request on here and I will accept your guys' requests. But those are like the main things. Like this one, I did a hair tutorial on oil treatments and hair masks. Just talking about how to do oil treatments and hair masks, why they're important. Like I said, talking about flash sales, and yeah, all sorts of things. I have a quick video on how to push back your FlexShip and how to edit it. But yeah, that's basically all I have in the my VIP suite. Like I said, just a VIP Facebook page. It's not hard to make. The other nice thing that I will say really quick before I move on to emails is that in your VIP Facebook page or any Facebook page that you have, you can actually schedule out posts. So about once a week, I will go in. I usually do it. I actually did it on Saturday, but usually I'll do it on Mondays. And just at the beginning of the week, I'll schedule out posts for like 1 to 2 weeks in advance. So that way I don't really have to worry about going in and like posting on my Facebook page, but that way I'm still continuing to educate and provide value. And it's not going to take up a whole lot of my time. So I'll just go in and I'll batch a ton of stuff. If you don't know how to schedule out a post, if you go in to post something, so if you do like photo or video, if you're on your phone, if you look at the top, it'll say like schedule or something. If you click on schedule, you can actually schedule the date and the time that you want that post to post. And that's just really, really nice because like I said, if you have a busy schedule and you're like, I can't hop on my VIP Facebook page and post 3 times a week, you can just get it done on whatever day that you have available. Make sure. Great question. So the biggest thing with information on the products, like you said, there is the Monat resource library. If you go to the Market Partner Academy, there's actually a lot of videos on like the why the products are different and that kind of stuff. But after this call, I'll send out a training on hair care product knowledge and skincare product knowledge. And they just dive really deep into the differences between our products and other products. And then also like ingredients and that kind of stuff as well. So I'll send out those, but that's why it's important to hop on training calls that are on, hair care, skincare, wellness, or anything like that, because the only way that you can educate your VIP customers or anyone else on your Instagram stories or wherever else is if you're educated, right? So make sure that you are educated so that you can educate other people. And that's why it's important to hop on those training calls so that you can continue to educate yourself. But I'll send out those trainings after this call. Okay, the next one is Flowdesk. So not only do I post on my story about the flash sale, I post in my VIP Facebook page about the flash sale, and then I send out an email to all my VIP customers about the flash sale. Each flash sale is different. For example, let me see if I can open up this one. This one was for our last skincare flash sale. Sometimes my emails are short, sometimes they're long. It just kind of depends. I usually do 1 to 2 longer emails that are like super informative on the products that are in the flash sale. Just because there's like usually like 3 to 4 flash sales a month, it's kind of overwhelming because I don't want my VIP customers to get like 50 emails from me. So sometimes if the flash sale is like, blah, I'm like, I'll post about it in my Facebook page, but I won't send out an email. I kind of just play it by ear. But this one, for example, I didn't have like a super long email. I just really talked about the skincare products, and then I broke down like the features of each of the products that were in the skincare sale. I reminded them about the monthly giveaway, and then I just thanked them. Like I said, each flash sale is so different, but Flowdesk makes it so easy for me to create emails. It probably takes me like, oh gosh, probably takes me like 15 minutes now, just because I've done it so many times. It doesn't take me that long, just depending on like how long my emails are. And then the other thing, which is the most important reason why I use Flowdesk, is anytime that I get a new VIP customer, I send them an introductory email. So this is the same email that I send every single time. If you guys want me to send you this email that you can literally copy and paste and like put it into your own words, or even just like use my own wording, I don't even care. I'll send it over to you. Message me after the call and I can send it. But basically it's like how to best use your products. So I just say like, hey, thank you for supporting me. Make sure that you take a before and after picture. I do shampoo instructions, conditioner instructions, and then I break down specific products that they purchased, right? So this customer, for example, she purchased the Revive shampoo, smoothing deep conditioner, a knot detangler, blowout cream, and the grab bag. So I just made sure that I gave her all the instructions on how to best use those products. And you can find this information in the Monat resource library if you just search any of the products and then you go to, I think it's like instructions on how to use the products. If you just like go to the, wow, I just totally lost like what I was trying to say. If you search in anything, so say you wanted to search blowout cream, if you search blowout cream in the resource library, there's like a PDF that's going to come up. If you click into the PDF, there's tons of different information on the products. There's ingredients, there's instructions on how to use the products. There's recommended like what benefits there are, there's clinical studies, all sorts of different things. So if you want to add those in, you can add those in too. And then I talk about why these products work. This is specifically for the hair care, why the products work. I talk about detox just so that people don't freak out if their hair is like falling out a little bit more than normal. I let them know how they can log into their Monat account. I talk about the FlexShip, exactly how they can push back the FlexShip. I talk about my VIP Facebook page. I have a link right here so that they can join the page. And then I always talk about my VIP giveaway. Every single month I run a giveaway for my VIP customers. Every single month it's different. This month, for example, I totally forgot to talk about this. Let's see if I can find my giveaway for this month. This month it's a lot bigger than any of my past months. So if you look right here at the bottom, it says March giveaway. So I have 4 different options for giveaways. Number 1, get a free travel size unknot detangler or energy sticks when you run a FlexShip this month. That's an easy way to like talk about a giveaway, even though it's not necessarily a giveaway. They're just getting in their FlexShip. And then I just have all these different things. Sometimes I'll do, you could get entered into a giveaway for referring a customer, or you get entered into a giveaway for spending $84 or more that month. Whatever it is, every single month I switch up my giveaways. This month I'm doing like a customer appreciation month, so I have a lot more giveaways than usual. And the products that I give away, I usually I'll do like, for example, the grab bag sale, like anything that I get in the grab bag sale that I either don't want or I have like doubles of, that's when I'll give it away, just because you get those products for so cheap. Literally the grab bag was like what, $25, and like it was worth $190. So I don't feel bad when I'm like giving those products away, because I'm like, I basically got them for free anyways. Like I said, you run your business the way that you want to run it, but having that VIP retention is very important. So but yeah, that's basically it that I have in the email. I just have a little bit about me, but like I said, if you want me to send you this email, I can send you this so you can copy and paste it. I change it obviously if there's skincare products, but that's like basically the gist of it. And obviously changing it again if you have wellness products too. What else did I have on here? Oh, The other thing is following them on Instagram. If they've messaged me on Instagram, I always follow them. So that way, if they're like posting things on their story, posting things on their feed, I'm interacting with them, and that we can become friends with. We can become friends through that because I am engaging with them, interacting with them. I check up on them probably every 4 to 6 weeks. When they are very first, like my new VIP customers, I'll check up on them 1 week from when they purchase. Then I'll check up with them 2 weeks after that. And then after that, I'll usually check up with them a month later. And then anytime after that is usually 4 to 6 weeks, just depending on whenever I remember. But like I said, I'm always engaging with them on Instagram if they're posting, messaging them, building that relationship and friendship, because that's really, really important. You want to gain their trust always, right? Not just because of the products, but because you want to be their friend. So hopefully that was helpful. The other thing that I wanted to say is that I have a discount. If you want to do Flowdesk, it's $19 a month. I think your first month is free, and then it's $19 a month after that. If you use this little discount code, then you'll get it for $19 a month. It sounds like a lot of money, but it's really not that much money. I use this like I said, every time I get a VIP customer, I'm sending an email. Every time there's a flash sale, usually I'm sending an email. I usually also send out every 1 to 2 months, I'll send out an email that's just purely informational. I send out emails to you guys sometimes. So I'm always using this, and it's really, really important for me to invest into my business. And I think that it's the same for you guys. So it's a tax write-off. Invest into your business. It's only $20. And then obviously a Facebook page is free. So if you just want to start doing a Facebook page, that's totally fine too. That's a great way to start out. But I just love emails as well, just because every single person will see something different, right? There's people who are always on Facebook, but there's people who always check their email. But if you're not doing both, then you'll never know. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't know if any of you guys have any questions about anything. I think there's 45 seconds left in this call, but I hope that was helpful with not only ideas on getting VIP customers, but retention with VIP customers as well, because you want to retain those customers, and that way you could be making money in your sleep. Message me, like I said, if you want to, what did I say? Oh, get the email about the VIP email that I send out, and then I'll send out those 2 training calls on hair care and skincare. And then if I can find one, I'll send out the wellness training call as well. But that's all I have. I love you guys, and I hope that this was helpful. And if, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to message me, but go out and kill it.